YouTube? Try for the GZ here, bringing another tutorial. Like, okay, so we did the zero process, like doing, strapping like into these parts around there, like from the plastic. So now we're gonna get ready to cut these shapes, and I hope you guys gonna like learn something from me. That's like knowing to make helmets, and just like bending this already. Well, we did the heat gun. It's nice and bent around there. This had to be for the top. Just only for this piece to be right here. I know it's big around there, but we had to try to make it possible so Billy would get a good size to make this already. So, here we go. What's up, YouTube? Try for the GZ here, bringing another tutorial. Like, okay, so we did the zero process, like doing, strapping like into these parts around there, like from the plastic. So now we're gonna get ready to cut these shapes, and I hope you guys gonna like learn something from me. That's like knowing to make helmets, and just like bending this already. Well, we did the heat gun. It's nice and bent around there. This had to be for the top. Just only for this piece to be right here. I know it's big around there, but we had to try to make it possible so Billy would get a good size to make this already. So, here we go. So Billy, I know it's supposed to work like this around it, but I think this needs to be a little bit bigger right around now. Yeah, here's your 0. I know it's going to be attached right here. But the only problem is the size. You have to worry about the size of it, like how long this is going to be around there. So we might have to like redo this month again though, because usually cutting this around there takes a lot of time to do this already. Just so my advice like to everybody, if you get like, you know, make the helmet around there to make a 0 helmet. Unless you use like any previous like parts on doing it around there. So you have like, I have my samples right here. So these 2 I use already. And I know I have the other set too, since we're have to like make it more efficiency, just get a like almost like a round shape of 0. So Billy, I got like the latest ones I already had here. And it goes around. Go from here. So where's here, and then where's the? Yeah, so Billy, it's around like you had to like do this around there. So guys, would you recommend doing this already? Just practice all this to like make your helmet more, you know, have the right size to make it. Because I know my head's kind of big. I mean, look, it's like when he did something like good around this already, you had to be sure just to like heat gun this. It just had to like retrace your head again. So I recommend doing this project just to do that, just to make your helmets to make. But it's a lot more easier just to do that. So it's pretty much you have to like get your shapes right. So you know for sure for next time. Okay, so but I kind of redid like, you know, the shape powers you that we done there. I know this is like big for the head, so hey, don't mind like these like be different colors. They're gonna be spray painted soon. So these are your top head pieces as you like mark like your top right, or you could like just like switch around and be your left. So Billy, here, there's like a demo, like I'm showing you how this is gonna work. Yeah, so these 2 will be the head piece as you mark around there, and you got your others as well. This for the right. This for the right here. That's another count. And I did like 2 sides, I think, for this array. I know they're kind of like bigger, but much measurable. So I like to keep like this from here. So like, you can like flip these apart. So if you want to have like the same shape, I mean, the trick part is you gotta have like the exact size just to do this. All right, next thing, once you got these cut, you gotta like sand them. Well, we got like 6 pieces, so Billy, we just sand like each one of them just to have. You see all these rough edges right there? Yeah, that you know like one. So get any sandpaper. This could take a while, but once you have a good polish, you can start gluing these up. Yeah, I know these takes a lot of time, just like polishing them, as you can see from here. Yeah, so you need the sandpaper, need this to prop it up, just to get a little more of these rounded edges around here, yeah, just to like soften the curves out of it. So that's it for like my video for like, you know, cutting your EVA foam, getting the right size patterns to do. I know in the next video it will be like assembling your pieces together. So I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Just assembling the EVA foam pieces. Don't worry about usually your pieces are like in a different color. As you know, the yellow will be spray painted once it's assembled already. So once I get that testing around there, you'll see how to do that. So see ya. So guys, TriFightLGZ here, bringing another video for the EVA phone. You already saw that I did polishing, cutting, shaping now. Now we're gonna get these bad boys just to like get them the right, just to get them sit together. But there's a couple things you need so far. You need hot glue gun sticks, hot glue gun, and you got a heat gun. I know they're not on, but it's really as good just to like get these just to bend out. So we're gonna use the heat gun first thing at hand. So we're gonna watch how like I gotta do this here because this is gonna take a lot of process and a lot of bending to do. Just be sure to mark them too. So we finish like getting these pieces like just get a good bend. Sure to mark them. Yeah, I forgot to mark this one too. But same as this one, I put like top L. That's for top left. That stands for. These are the right. Put them aside. Okay, now next you gotta get the heat gun. Hot glue gun. To be pointing out on this one. So you gotta let this thing like cool off for a couple minutes. Well, I'm done using the heat gun, so this will cool off right now, and the glue starts. I'll be a little bit short of a hot glue gun. Okay, so we're gonna test out how we gonna like get this piece from here. It's like the top zero. It's gonna be tricky, it might require some parts to be cut out, and just to like get the right size. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to get this, this all together. Since this is the right. So this had to go in first. So to test it. Well, you need your headpiece first. So where's that? Sure, just to get it right. Okay, there's your headpiece. So That's all you need to do. Just be sure to test out. So it goes over here. So you need a headpiece right here. Test this. Just to experiment. Before just gluing it. It's gonna be the same I just did when I zapped those. So it might just do this little cutout. So it's gonna attach like from here. Well, obviously around the corners. Yeah, I always start from the bottom. Like, bottom from here. So you see, you gotta do from there, like, be sure just to go around the corner and the edges. Okay, my next step, we're gonna try to cut this one. It's gonna be a little tricky. You gotta cut this part out of it, so we're gonna demonstrate for a quick sec. So Billy with Zero, you can see like how his layer is gonna be a little like cut shorter. So and we're gonna get the helmet as well. Plus the top is gonna be a little more. That's to do, and it's gotta be round sided too. So I had those details, all the points, and now it's good. It's like almost everything's like 3-dimensional, like the way I see it from there. Zero's helmet, it's like 3 dimensions. You can see the middle part, like a lot of symmetry, all that trace pattern. So we're gonna add some of that into my design the helmet. So we're gonna like, try to cut this off. This next process, once you got these attached already, be sure to test your head like around. So we're gonna use my right part. Okay, it seems good around here, and look at the other one. Well, no, yeah, because the 2 headpieces needs to be acquired, but we need the center. So we got one side here, and one side here. We should have tested this one too, so Billy have like the final piece around here. So we're gonna do this. if we attach the third.